morning, lovely people. I'm trying to be quiet because my daughter is sleeping in, and by that I mean it's about 7 in the morning, and usually she's up closer to 6. So this is a nice little reprieve for me since I don't have my office job today, because today I will be preparing to go out of town. Anyway, I'm trying not to wake her up, but I just wanted to show you guys. I just finished the body for her sweater. So in yesterday's clip, I mentioned a scalloped hem. That's not how the pattern is written. I just didn't pay attention. It's actually just a little bit of short row shaping in the back and then a ribbed hem. I did change the hem just slightly. The pattern didn't say to go down a needle size, and that's not completely unheard of. Sometimes patterns do say that, or they do want you to use the same needle size. That's not the fit that I wanted. I didn't want this to be flared on her. I wanted it to be a little bit more snug because she's a little one. She's going to be playing, bending, reaching, running, all of that stuff. So I would like it to be a little bit tighter to her. It won't be very tight though, because the body is a little bit boxy, a little bit oversized, which is good. That's what you want in a kid's project generally, so that it can last a little bit longer. And it is a 4-year-old size, and she's 3, so she'll grow into it. But I did go down a needle size, and I also didn't do quite as many rows. The only thing is I wish that I would have, normally when I do 1x1 ribbing, I will do a short row and turn it inside out so that the quote-unquote wrong side of the rib is actually on the outside. I do that, again, all of my 1x1 ribbings, but I forgot. So it's fine. It's just a couple of rows. But yeah, so looking ahead at the pattern, I realized the sleeves are actually cast on from the cuff up because of the scallop detail. So I will have to cast those on, and then they will be grafted in the end. But I realized I should go ahead and get this done today. So my hope is to finish her sweater today, and then I can wash it and block it overnight, and she can bring it on the trip. And how wonderful would that be? So this will be my priority knit until it's done.
Is trying on the body of her sweater. Do you love it? Yeah. It looks so cute on you. Is it fuzzy? Yeah. And is it soft? Yeah.
Touch it and see.
Oh, touch it and see. Ooh, it's fuzzy.
It's so soft.
It is so soft. And do you like the pretty little parts right here? So now I just have to give you some sleeves, but I just got started, so I think I'll get it all done today. You're gonna have your special little pink sweater. Here's that happy dog. So ducks, as far as I know, they don't get their waterproofing until they're basically adults, or adolescent at least. I think it takes like 4 to 6 weeks, something like that. I don't quite recall, but I can tell that now that she is in fact waterproof, she feels pretty invincible, and it's so cute to watch her get so excited and splash around. This is just one of her little pools. During the day, they have open access. This gate stays open and they all go out in the garden. And we just close it up at night. But so that's just one of her little pools in here. But yeah, I think it's so cute how invincible she seems to feel. Only when I'm out here though. I'm having to just kind of stand out here. I'm not really doing anything but watching her, which is nice. But I can tell they're still a little bit scarred from the hawk incident at the beginning of the month. And so unless we're out here, they don't really want to be over here by themselves, which means she doesn't have access to this pool, which she really likes. but now I think she's ready to go do some foraging. I love the way that they stamp when they run. It's so cute. This might look gross, but this is one of my compost bins, and the chickens love to eat from the compost bins. They find all kinds of snacks. So it's about noon, and I haven't knitted since when I last showed it this morning, which is good and bad. Good in the sense that this is the first Monday I've had at home where I haven't been working my office job in a long time. So it has been nice to be able to just focus in on my home and take care of cleaning tasks that really needed to be done, such as sorting out my daughter's room. I have been wanting to, for a long time, sort all of her toys and really move all of the toys. Actually, I shared a brief clip last night when I showed where I said I was getting the new bookshelves. The white console sort of thing in the center with the big Lego display. The two shelves beneath it were full of bins full of her toys, but I'd been wanting to move those into her room, so I reassessed her toy collection. Yes, honey. Yes, baby. I guess I will table this. I've got to make her some lunch. So yeah, basically I'm just trying to sort out some of those big deep cleaning and decluttering tasks, as I have mentioned all month long. Anyway, I'm sorry, I keep stopping, so I don't remember exactly what I have said, but essentially I have been obsessed a little bit with cleaning and fixing up my house this year. The first couple years after you have a child, it's kind of just, I had a child shortly after I started my business, so I kind of did all of that at once. So the past couple of years have been kind of survival mode, and it's like I've done decorating things to make my house look really pretty, but now that ours is a little bit more independent and she can even help with some of the cleaning and stuff, I've been really trying to just get the house just as nice as it can be, I guess. Just really, really learning and teaching myself how to take care of my things and how to be organized and all of that, because I know that my mental health really suffers if my environment doesn't meet my expectations. I really like to be in a clean and organized space, but that part of me is at odds with the, not only like the busyness, but the fact that I like to decorate and collect. So I have to really be careful to balance those things. Not to say that I have like well, I don't know. See, the problem is my husband is also a collector. And then you take into the account we have a really small house, and we have several animals, and we have a child who has an amazing imagination, and she's got plenty of things, and so it's just a lot of stuff packed into one place. So I'm trying to make sure that everything we do have, again, is well cared for and clean and all of that. So yes, that's why I have talked about it so much this month. It's just been it's been big on my mind, and so my philosophy with things like that is if I have the energy and the wherewithal to concentrate on a project such as, you know, tackling big projects in the house, then I just need to do it. And then yeah, tomorrow we have to do all of like the packing the shop for heading out of town and all of that. So I'm trying to do all the house stuff today. You can still see behind me, we still have this shelving unit. Jason's gonna drive that over to my shop at some point. It just hasn't worked out yet. So it's just kind of in the middle of the kitchen where we can have a walking path around it. But yeah, that's not gonna stay there, obviously. Sorry, my battery died. Oh, this one's about to die too. Okay, sorry, my battery died. Which makes sense because I hadn't charged the one that was in the camera in a couple days because I haven't recorded very much. Anyway. I just went and fixed my hair a little bit, changed my top because I realized that I need to go get an oil change and it is a non-negotiable. So I need to do that as soon as Jason gets home. I guess I could go now. And sit in the waiting room. It wouldn't be so bad. But I also thought it might be a good idea, now that I'm thinking about my schedule for tomorrow, it might be a good idea for me to go to the shop tonight and get started with packing up all the yarn. I don't want to. I really wanted 2 full days of rest, but tomorrow we have to go pick up the U-Haul. I didn't realize my husband has to work, so when I gave him the list of dates for all the days that he needed to request off, I didn't think about tomorrow, so it's fine because he gets off early in the day. But yeah, so we have to pick up the U-Haul later in the day, but then at 1 o'clock I have to take my rabbit to the boarding place, and so my day is a little bit disjointed, and I kind of just want to have the U-Haul stuff ready to, I kind of want to have all the stuff at the shop ready to be packed in the U-Haul as soon as we get there with it. That way we can spend the rest of the evening relaxing and packing our clothes and everything, but also that way if I realize, oh, I forgot this or I need to pack this, it gives me a little time to think about it after I've put everything in there. Yeah, I don't know. I hate those couple days before you travel where you have to like secure the care for the pets and pack and all of that stuff, and it makes it 10 million times harder having to pack up half of my yarn store. Yeah, so I think I need to go this evening and at least get started. Womp womp. So quickly, here is some progress on the puzzle that Jason is painting for our daughter. It's so beautiful. I love that he's making this for her. You can see all of the detail he's starting to layer on in there. I'm trying to get it in the best light. So when he asked her what subject matter she wanted, she told him a tree. So he chose a bonsai cherry blossom. Yeah, you can see how far he got last night. So he roughed in the brown, trunk, and so last night he started adding in all the detail. But I love the detail on all of the beautiful little flowers. It's just incredible. I think it's really special that he's making this for her. I also thought it would look pretty up here. Not that we'll put it up here, but yeah, it sure would look pretty. Hey, Junimo Bunny. He's out in the daytime to play. A lot of times he likes to, whoop, I scared him. He likes to take long naps during the daytime, but he's out to play, which makes me happy since, oh, don't let him get your food, ah! But I'm glad he's out during the daytime. He's being a good little adventurer, but I'm sad because I'm going to the boarding house and it's like a rabbit rescue where they're gonna board him. But I'll miss him so much. I know he's going to have so much fun there, but I will miss him, and he has been so extra snuggly today. It almost feels like a betrayal of sorts to take him elsewhere. He's very bonded with Ara and myself. I'm having a midday cold brew. This is just bottled cold brew. I haven't taken the time to make any in my pitcher at all this month, really, except for the first pitcher I had in the beginning of the month. But I just wanted to show you guys my mug. This is from Coosa Valley Clay, and every June we vend for Knit and Public Day at the same event, and I always pick up a few of her pieces. So yeah, this is one of my favorites. She just started doing this design, and I could be wrong, but I think she's going to be at the Alabama Fiber Festival, in which case I'm going to have to send Kira, my booth babe, my best friend, over to snag me a piece or two if she is there. But it's so pretty.
There.
Thank you. Good job. As I mentioned earlier, I haven't had much time to knit since early this morning as I was editing the vlog, but oh, you look awesome. Looking good.
I'm hiccuping.
Oh, okay. But I did finish the little scalloped edge, and I just joined this in the round, and I've done the short row shaping for the sleeve. So now I just have to knit 8 inches in the round. So this will be nice, easy knitting, and yeah, probably take no time at all. Change of plan, dear ones. I am actually home much sooner than I expected. I was planning on, after my oil change, I was planning on, sorry, I see my duck. She's so cute. She is waddling in the cutest way in the garden. I think she is... Wait, now the baby chickens are chasing her. Oh gosh, it's so cute to just watch my little birds playing amongst the flowers. It is just the most wonderful thing. It honestly compares to nothing else. Anyway, yes, I was going to do my oil change and then go to the shop and get started on packing up. However, I decided, since I tackled that task today, I will go nice and early in the morning when I'm at my most productive anyway, and I'll get started, and then I should have plenty of time. Packing up usually only takes 2 hours, and that's me taking my time. And so if I go in the morning, that'll give me time to come back here, make sure Junimo is ready, and then drive the distance to take him to the rabbit boarding place. And then my husband will be home and we'll be able to go pick up the U-Haul. Hi, Junimo. Jun. Sorry, I just got home and my menagerie is delighting me. Okay, yes. So long story short, I'll have plenty of time tomorrow to pack up and to do all the things I need, and that'll make sense because then I can just stick it all straight on the U-Haul, and yes, it'll be fine. Okay, so with me just having gotten home, Ara fell asleep in the car, and I managed to do that magical thing where you carry the little one inside and you place them in their bed and they stay asleep, and then you close the door and you walk away and you've got a little bit of adult time. So I checked the mail when I got home, and it appears that I have received possibly a wonderful gift. I haven't opened it yet because I'm gonna save it. I just haven't made it happen. So before I open this, I am going to sit down with Ara asleep, make the gifts. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm also brewing myself some tea. I'm going to use my new pumpkin teapot and my pumpkin mug, and it's going to be a pumpkin tea party for myself, and it'll be lovely. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. My electric kettle just got hot. So time to tea party and make a little craft. Is he not just the cutest little bunny boy? I'm gonna miss him terribly when we're out of town. I love that rabbit anatomy means that they have to full-time hop. It's not an option. I guess it never occurred to me when I was younger that because of the size of their hind legs, they don't have a choice. And so they always hop, and that just delights me. It's these beautiful days where I'm not stressed out and I have time to take care of myself and my home, where I feel like I live in a storybook. And I try to keep that in mind on the days when everything feels impossible and sad or stressful or what have you. It's like these moments that make me feel so much more content. So I try to really relish in them, and it's the simplicity of it. But for me, it's just the most wonderful thing. So seeing my little floppy-eared bunny standing on his hind legs or looking out the window, it's so precious. So I hope that you can find a little bit of joy in it as well. Now he's posing for us. My favorite thing is when he comes and sits right here on the carpet where there is a rabbit. Well, I'm distracted. I'm supposed to be making my tea and the craft, but my rabbit is being so cute. Oh, and then there's the duck. Look. Okay, if he happens to go over there with her, I will be so happy she's looking at me. She feels a lot safer when I'm around. It makes me feel good. But now I need him to go over there. Oh, look, he's with the rabbit. Okay, I should probably get started. camera died. I'm terribly sorry I wasn't able to show you any of the process of making these lovely little beaded fish. All of my batteries were dead, so it took me about 2 hours to make 2 fish. I haven't made them in a while. Did you get your sneakers on? All right, perfect. I got Ara her first scooter today, so we're about to go outside and do that. So I will...
And we're about to ride it.
Yeah. So I will prioritize that, and then I will share with you guys the fish and open what came in the mail. Lovely friends, I have tried to record this little talk a couple of times, but I feel silly. I won't go into it because I've already said it several times. Today ended up being a little bit extra magical, and I am about to talk about why, but I just wanted to say that it's the end of a relatively long day. You know, it's been a wonderful day, very busy, but it's pretty late. And I spent some time earlier beating some fish to send out as, I spent some time earlier beating some fish. And I just wanted to share that. I tried to share it earlier. The clips all got kind of weird because my battery was dying. My battery died several times. So yeah, that was probably just a little bit of a quiet montage of me starting the fish, and I hoped to share this, but again, it just didn't work out. So I apologize for that. But I thought I would share it real quick. So these are little hand woven beaded fish. I will link down below the tutorial that I used to make these. I showed some of these the other day in one of the Vlogtober episodes where I was kind of showing, it was the voiceover episode, and I showed my little collection of some fun fish that I was making. So they are on stitch marker rings, and they're nice and kind of weighty. I made this one inspired by the color palette of the old Salt Socks by Ashley of Design by So-and-So. I think that's what it is. So yeah, I wanted to show these. I really love this one. It's like mermaid lagoon colors. We've got that bronzy kind of gold and sort of the sea glass mermaid green, and then the teal. I love this so much. So I wanted to be sure to share these since I didn't really get to talk about it, so I'm sorry. I had a lot of fun recording today, but again, I think in the morning when I sit down to edit, I'll kind of know how the footage turned out. I think there's going to be a few disjointed moments, but lots of, I was doing errands and stuff. Anyway, the reason why I'm sitting down really to film this little segment, because after this, it'll pretty much just be bedtime. We're having a late dinner, and then I need to get my daughter to bed and all of that. But something surprising came in the mail today, and when I opened my mailbox, I was a little confused because I hadn't ordered anything, and then I saw who it was from, and I was like, well, that's peculiar. But I had a gift waiting in the mail, and this was very unexpected, and again, I was uncertain about who this was from or anything like that, and then I opened it, and it's beautifully packaged, like absolutely stunning, and the card on here is so sweet. I don't want to read it out loud in case this person isn't comfortable with me sharing. I want to respect that. I don't know. But this person has several times over the years expressed some very kind sentiments to me, and it has been a pleasure to know this person virtually, I suppose. They have, again, a very sweet, sentimental disposition, I think. And yeah, it's been lovely. So thank you so much to the person who sent this. Again, I don't want to say your name, just in case. Thank you, really. It's very kind of you. I haven't even opened yet, but just, yeah, thank you so, so much. And then there's a lovely note from the maker as well. So this came from Jane of Rose and the Wren via the very kind person who sent this to me as a gift. So I'm going to go ahead and open it now. I've been waiting all day to open this. I'm very excited. But look at this. It's so pretty. Okay. I have a little visitor who has joined me. She's also curious. She came in to ask me about dinner, and she saw what I was holding, and she wants to see what it is. So let's open it. Do you want to pull the little ribbon? That's yarn. And look, what's on this bag?
Strawberries.
Strawberries.
My favorite.
Okay, let's see what this is.
Wow. A bag.
Do you see how beautiful this is?
There's a fox picture.
A fox?
Right there.
I think it looks like a badger.
No, it's a skunk.
It's a skunk. It kind of looks like a skunk.
I love it.
I love it too.
It's all amazing. It's amazing, Mommy. Do you want me to be beautiful?
Yes.
There.
You look gorgeous, gorgeous. So to the lovely person who sent this, I'm sorry, I'm trying to say this part, but I'm of course talking to my little one. I hope that you're okay with me popping a thank you into the mail for you, because this is a pretty remarkable gift. Thank you so much, and my goodness, I know what I will be taking on my trip to SAF. So thank you, and thank you, Jane, for your sweet note that you wrote as well. This is pretty amazing, you guys. Ah,